bodies, they be moving they hips so quick. They speak.
Well, it's almost time for action here at OKC. And as the Thunder TGIF, everyone, it's the NBA. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Kept alive. Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And that one falls for Hartenstein. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 30, 6, and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And the Thunder in possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Williams passes to Hartenstein, and here's Dort. Clock at 6. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's Edwards outside. Book it, and it's Randle with the assist. Edwards got 5.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Holmgren. Randle with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. From deep, Conley on target from range.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Minnesota now. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
3 T-shirts are incoming, fans. Get out of your seat and get loud.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Randle, the pass to Edwards. Dort with a steal. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander up and over Conley. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game. Here's Edwards. And he makes it on the layup.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Thunder trail by 9. And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Daigneault.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. McDaniels from long range knocks down the long J. McDaniels got 8 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Dort for three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your three.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo. The three. The rebound by Wiggins.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Williams from long range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Randall, the pass to Clark. Randall outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. To the paint. And it's all tied up.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams, then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Edwards finds Miller. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Miller outside. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Caruso outside. Wiggins outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Edwards. Outside. DiVincenzo. Reed passes to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed for three. The rebound by Wiggins. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Wallace. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. Thunder trail by 3. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Caruso. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's Williams. Off the inbound, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Randle outside. Outside Edwards. Cook it. And it's Randle with the assist. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 6. Holmgren finds Dort. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The kick out to Williams. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 7 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside for Randle. McDaniels from long range. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:33 left in the first half of this game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 22.
A minute and a half left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Dort. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Williams misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Strong drive by Edwards. Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Randle outside. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside McDaniels. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For three, DiVincenzo. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Misses the deep three-point attempt, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota up by 4, and we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Williams. He can't hit that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 4. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now Williams. Over McDaniels. From 13 feet, down it goes. Williams has got 9 points.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Back to Daniels. 4-3. He drops it from range.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Williams from long range. Williams can't get that one to fall. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Dort with a steal. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Conley. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams passes to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. McDaniels against Williams. Over McDaniels. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Randle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Randle's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randle, tough matchup.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And Randle drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Hartenstein. From deep. Sinks the tray. Hartenstein's got 5.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch. And now those big guys are everywhere.
Randall with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Conley against Holmgren. Conley passes to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards with it. There's the triple. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. Williams from long range gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. McDaniels against Williams. Dort, the pass to Williams. And here's Hartenstein. And that one's drained from the low block. Hartenstein's got 5 points now in the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Second chance shot. No good there.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
McDaniels finds Randall. Back to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 6th assist of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 9. And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Buries it from 3.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Dort. And the basket is good. Dort's got 5.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Here's Wallace. Outside for Dort. Nails the wide open jumper. 7 points in the game.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Conley. Here he goes. Wallace with a double team. Back to Conley. For 3, Randall. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dort, the pass to Caruso. Now here's Williams. Looking to end this cold spell. Pulls up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Hits the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Jang in at center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Wallace misses. Minnesota leading by 14. It's Edwards with a drive. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Williams is checked in for Jang. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Garza's checked in for Minot.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Williams misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Ingles passes to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. The three ball. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Williams' shot is good.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 18. Here's Caruso. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Joe Ingles.
Second team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Clark is checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker. And the second free throw is good. Here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Misses the three. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Dort. Driving to the basket. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Dort with the big-time dunk.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Edwards against Dort. Puts it up from 12. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the shot goes. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here's Edwards outside. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 18. banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Conley passes to Randall. Edwards for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Randall. Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Conley passes to Edwards. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards, no good. And here's Holmgren. Lays it up and banks it in. 36 seconds left in the fourth. McDaniels against Williams. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. Over Dort. Edwards, no good. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 10. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Hartenstein passes to Dort. That three's off the mark. McDaniels from long range. Off the mark. And so it's Minnesota with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.